everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the Shrine. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be playing some more Dragon Age 2. I hope that's all right with you. It still makes me happy that rhymes. How you guys doing? How might you be? What's going on? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I know you saw me a little bit as I went through my stuff on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, even though I should be taking a break because I was bored. But we're back with some more Dragon Age. We're back with some more Dragon Age, guys. I'm so excited to get things going and get things rolling. I'm excited to see where the story goes. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm having a good time with 2, which is surprising me because I was expecting it. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand the flaws. I'm starting to see the flaws. The flaws are starting to pop up, so to speak. The flaws are starting to show their lovely faces. Yeah, that hits my frame rate a lot. Why does it hit my frame rate so much? Hold on, let's see what these settings are. It's interesting. That's interesting that it hits the frame rate so hard, so roughly.
Wake up. You've got a job to do.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount. If you want more touching family stories, go to her.
Okay, let's see here. Carver, you, Barrick. Herbalist task in. I don't know what herbalist task want me to do, so we'll stick with Lowtown here.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Gosh, I love Varric. Loved Varric in Inquisition. Definitely love him here.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow Ferelden, no less.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
They're drunk.
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Shuffle off to the mine and let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I
That
need
was
work,
blood.
I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job, she'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
I own half the mine now. I'll keep it safe.
Really? Oh, be nice to work for one of our own. If you don't give us a fair shake, who would? Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Well, that was
Just you never mind.
surprisingly easy. I was expecting a tougher fight, if I'm going to be honest. Wait, is this my house? Yeah, it's my house. Okay, we're... How do I get to the Hanged Man? How do I get to the Hangman? Okay, let's see here. Oh, I'm blind. I'm so blind. I've been looking for this place for literal episodes. Oh my gosh.
I got it all figured out. There was no blight. And that's a fact, is it?
Barrick?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
How do you plan an expedition into the deep roads without knowing a way in?
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information.
Moonlight, how you
There's a
doing?
Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Yes, I finished Origins.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all
What
the time.
do you mean, and?
And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point
What
us
did
to
I
those
think?
who do.
I posted it on I said my thoughts after the stream. Let me get out of this cutscene and I'll go
Are
into
there any
it
other
again.
options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here.
I love Barrick.
Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
So, my thoughts on Origins, real quick. Yes, I started 2 with my imported choices. We did the Dark Ritual. Because everyone in the chat said, I also agree. There's really no reason not to. It's a win-win. There's no one who loses in that, in that outcome. What's her name is Queen. Alistair is not king. He is still a Grey Warden. What else? No one really betrayed us or did anything. Overall, I thought the game was fine. There was a lot of things I really liked. I liked the traversal. I liked the story. I wasn't a big fan of the characters. The characters, I only really cared about 3 out of the entire party. Like, Wynn was a close 4th, but in general, I only really cared about Alistair, Morrigan, and Liliana. The other characters just kind of were there. They didn't really leave an impact. I didn't really like any of the other characters as much. That's the one thing that I'm appreciating in 2 more, is I'm actually liking the characters so far that they've shown me way more than the majority of Origins characters. Hot take, I know. The gameplay sucked. I hated the gameplay. By the end of Origins, I basically, my co-host Ardalic at the time, I was asking him if I should do the DLC, and he basically goes, that's a question of how much did you like the gameplay? And then I said, I'll just move on to 2. Because I hated the gameplay so much I didn't want to play anymore. I was done. I was finished by the end of it. So we just bypassed the entire DLC. We did not do the DLC at all. Wanted to keep Pngtuber to myself? Yes. Yes, I did. Let's see. Overall, I see it was really weird because the game is kind of the game has a lot of points in it that are just frustrating. That I just hated. And there's a lot of things to the game that it does incredibly well. I see why it's looked back so fondly, but to me, I still prefer Inquisition over Origins. Because there were characters that by the end of the game I was just like, why are you, what are you doing here? And funnily enough, those are the characters that end up like popping up in later games. Oh, it should be. Yeah, it was made a lot later. But a lot of people were saying Origins was the best in the franchise.
You heard about that?
Like, they were the best.
Yes. Why? What makes a hero, eh? I bet I could kill an archdemon.
I bet you couldn't. I'll bet you a dozen ales.
You couldn't.
Well, now I'm gonna show you.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story?
I'm enjoying DA2 a lot more. Surprisingly. Mainly because I'm enjoying the gameplay a lot more. I like the combat a lot more than I like the combat in DA1. And that's getting me more invested. I am playing a blood mage, by the way. Yes, I'm playing a blood mage. I'm not a warrior. Yeah. Say what? You? A mage? Yeah. I am playing a mage. What's wrong with the world?
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
What do you mean, but?
Son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you. If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
And I'm very impressed with this game. Like, visually, it's kind of surprising that this is only a year's worth of development.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey
Because
Warden.
to me, this looks light
Only
years
Ferelden
better than
Grey
the first
Warden
game.
I've heard of slew the archdemon to save us all. Fat lot they care here. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now. And busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
I'm sorry, I'm not Jesus Christ, Dill. Why not? How are you doing, Dill? How was your day?
Where is this healer?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no
I'm
homes.
sorry.
Most can barely
Go
buy bread.
cuddle
This
with
healer,
Tara. I
he
don't
serves
know.
them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't
Oh, but he
lose
is,
him
but
to
I'm
the
not gonna get
blighted
into religion.
Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Wait, he's a mage?
Perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
He doesn't
Wow!
want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the
How
Maker
did
gave
you
him.
know is... Wait, he is there? How? Wait, he is? What? Hi, Tara.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't
I
my
didn't!
secret
I
to
was
keep.
joking!
Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within. I can't get my brother off the boat. The grip's got him bad.
Also, what do we think of our... Dill, I'm playing a mage.
I haven't eaten all day.
I'm playing a mage. Hi, Tara. How are you? What is your thoughts on Dragon Age 2?
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We
Okay.
know what happens to mages in this town. And it ain't gonna happen to him.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But you're clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our Queen Honora.
Yeah, Honora is Queen Moonlight. Why? Can't stand her. Why? She was, in my opinion, actually fit for rule. While Alistair did not want to be king. And I wasn't going to force someone to do something he didn't want to do. That being said, Loghain is DED. Dill is with a man.
This place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I want to know about the deep roads.
Did the Warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat.
Huh?
Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
Sir Pouncelot?
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads?
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted Warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came
Also,
to
Dill,
Kirkwall
what do you
just
think
to
of my
escape the
warden,
Wardens?
my
You say
hawk?
that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no Warden outpost, no Darkspawn. and a whole host of refugees to blend in with, and some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the Wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
He looks like an IT guy who got thrown through time portal, forced to play along with in order to go home. That's very specific. Wait, what?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows.
Moonlight, what do you think of Hawk as a character?
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
Who is this mage?
Tell me about your friend.
Oh.
His name is... Mages are locked in their cells. Refused appearances at court. Made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
I would help any mage in such circumstances, map or no.
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Carver rivalry +5. Really? Helping people makes you angry, Carver. Carver. Carver.
If you have a plan, get to it.
Carver.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, Little Hawk?
Don't call...
Little Hawk?
Just don't, all right? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Okay. We'll go to the docks. Wait, what did I say? Carver's just kind of a brat. Like,
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure.
Well,
I guess the whole thing was a
as
trap.
a character.
There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade. Just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here. But they did.
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall. And they don't like competition.
So will you be running home to tell Mama crime doesn't pay?
My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for Athenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Ooh, guys, what do we think? What are our thoughts? Do we leave him the criminal goods? Wow, really rubbed in that Mama be dead, you jerk. Exactly. Do we give him the goods, or we say your problem, not mine? Oh my God. Hug! Oh man. Okay, one or two, chat. One or two. What are we picking? One or two? This is two. Two. I feel like he's lying. But what if he's not? What if he isn't lying? Guilt trip. Oh no! 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm taking the goods anyway.
Athenril told me this was my last chance or we were back on the streets. I don't know what we're going to do now.
You left him with cool.
I don't know what we're going to do now.
If the deep roads is what you want, you have the coin to do it.
You left him a coin, it's fine. I don't tell. I feel so bad. I feel like a joke.
Just getting warmed up.
Mind if I try my hand at that?
Sure.
Easy as pie.
This is how people become prostitutes. The world needs bruh! My chat is evil. My chat is filled with murder hobo.
Let's finish this! Don't need any witnesses! One less! I'll take them down.
You are playing a blood mage.
Guardsman Donick is here somewhere.
Did you steal money from orphans? I gave him 1 coin. I feel like an asshat. Oh, that feels dirty.
What do you know? I was told my old friend Thrask was advising you folks to seek me out. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
No, my chat made me. Yes, actually, yes. I stole the money from the orphans. Yes. Hi, Artie. How are you doing?
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the order,
Your chat didn't make you do anything.
But they're the only ones who got the dust.
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine.
Don't you be pitting this on me.
Raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magickas. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
You asked Dill of all people. I asked chat. We left it to a vote.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
You don't cooperate, and the Templars will know you're helping rogue mages.
Rogue? Is that what you should be called, just for wanting to live like a person, not a beast? Wish I could do more, but I need coin to live, and your lad Fainriel didn't have any.
Send him off. Better than risking the Templars.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Y'all are terrible people.
So your good friend's a kidnapper? Can't say I'm surprised.
Not a friend. Just someone who's not afraid to try this business. Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to Dockside. You want to go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Also, is Terra saying they play a blood mage in this game? Actually, did Terra play this game?
We must be getting close to the ambush. I'm not losing another guard to this mess.
Good riddance.
Ah, that's fair.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Oh my gosh. Covered in blood!
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Beautifully bloody. You're a beautiful sight covered in blood.
I think a bloody response is in order.
That's not the way of a guardsman. Something Jevon has forgotten, if he ever knew it. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Will no one show their goodwill? I can pay good coin to the kind-hearted.
Oh, why do this is...
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Oh, don't do that.
Another sad Lowtown tale in the making. As if we needed another.
It does appear she could use some help, especially now.
Don't like interruptions.
Give the Maker my regards! Over already? What a pity.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
You're lucky you're not dead.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
I just saved you in an alley and suddenly we're in business.
You're in Lowtown. What grand scheme could I be interrupting? Varnell?
A bloody Templar. Just what we need.
Great.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Oh, lovely. I definitely won't. Won't what? Like, okay.
Free drinks for the guards, but accept and you wake up in the alley.
Okay, like... Why is everything on fire over there? Is no one concerned? Fire is good. It keeps people warm. Hi, Tara. How you doing today? Oh, also, did you see that we have Dilla Sota in this game too?
Drop it, or lose the hand.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
I hate you for it. I love you, Dale. I love you.
I'm not doing anything until I know who I'm working for.
My name is Sister Patrice. I have assumed a burden of charity. This is my charge.
Maker.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Pngtuber, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement.
This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
How did you get it?
You don't just stumble on someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Qunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth, they seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
Why is Hawk so handsome? Just saying. Why is he just kind of hot? What?
If you're so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
All the sore orphans, he's still so arty!
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
You're not interested in who you might be hiring?
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
Their tears are great for skin care, I'm told. You can play Dill!
Will he help? If I trust him at all?
I don't know his capabilities or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Qunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
Assuming?
I've had dealings with the Qunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader? If you have interacted with Qunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
What do we say, guys? Do we get him out, or this will be trouble? What are we doing? We heard their pleas. What are our thoughts? No! I'm asking you guys for a reason! I'm not putting my 2 cents here because I get blamed when I do. Dell! Dell! I love you, Dilly Willy. I hated that for you. I hated that. No. Only Amir. Who's Amir?
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
Better out there than here with the Templar.
That is obviously not an option. You must avoid incident with the guards. I cannot be linked to this.
This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you were hired. Good luck.
I love you, Dilly Willy. Also, Dill. Look. It's. I don't have to take this abuse.
I would not approve of coming here to avoid the guards.
I'll deal with this!
I have words. I have words. About what? Back to orphan since it loves me more than Suna. No!
For us.
Don't leave me!
Go down! You should never have fought me! Let's finish this! Let's go, John! I'll deal with this! You are not enough! Now you fall! Master and son! Need mana!
Yeah, I like the combat way more. So, actually... So, legit question, what made you stop playing this game, Moonlight?
What does it take to get this mage to pitch in and help?
Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
Try me further, and my charge is the least of your worries.
Stow it! You're kindly fat up city. Then think you can buy the skill to survive here. I'll show you different. Pet or no pet.
Ooh.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
There! Now you fall! Good house! Give the Maker my regards!
Well, that was easy.
Hold your spells, Pngtuber, or I swear I will gut you.
I'm still confused why I went up to friendly with all the hex at once, in spite of basically only be enticing with Letty and Eleanor. Huh? What are we talking about?
Did you react because your lead was threatened? How much of this is just blind instinct, I wonder?
I wish I could name this thing Dill. Pretty accurate.
can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something?
The sister has assumed a great deal from a few grunts and twitches.
I wanna. Oh, that was so mean. Can I hug you?
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something? Right. Could have expected that answer.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm getting you out of here before you help again. Still clear as a bell.
I mean, depending on the day, he's like me too. Just saying. Growl. Oof. What? What? Oh. I'm in timeout. Okay, deserve that one.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of his Karatam were killed by Tal-Vashoth, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
Careful with your accusations. I didn't kill this mage's Karatam.
Tal-Vashoth killed them. That battle was expected. The survival of Serabas without his Arvarad was not. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
The sister called him Katojan. You are Serabas?
Serabas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Arvarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Serabas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
Of my kind?
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Serabas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
We leash Serabas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
I wield the same power, and I'm no danger to you unless I choose to be.
You are Serabas? Bas Serabas? Vashidan! Neira Setar Karasam!
Oh, great.
You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the Qun requires your death.
But we're no threat to each other.
Bas Serabas, you will be no threat.
No!
Let's finish this! Give the Maker my regards! Got you! Go down! One left away! Go down! Let's go!
Messing with it. Can you stand?
Unbound. Odd. Wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Basvarad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
I went to all this trouble and you still want to die.
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Qun.
Which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No.
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Karatam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice. It must be. But that does not mean there is no meaning.
Arvarad couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death, too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Qun.
Sounds like a cult-like behavior.
Chosen. It is bred in the bone.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it Taleb. It is to be.
Patrice might take you back, if death is the only other option.
The sister was not honest.
Oh, you were right, Moonlight.
I cannot say what she wanted, but it was certainty, not of the Qun. And her guard smelled of death.
Others of your kind live outside the Qun. You could join them.
They are not my kind. I am Qunari. They are not.
They have chosen to be free.
Free? They have refused what they are. I can't choose to not be.
I can't let this decision stand.
If you force choice, it is not choice. Your doubt does not make me wrong. Certainty is comfort. That is the way of the Qunari. The way of the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basvarad. Remember this day.
Wait, did he kill himself?
But the creature was free.
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
Why arrange this only to subvert it? I need answers.
Yo! Did he literally just kill himself? The Qun is a cult. You don't say!